Happy Friday. It's parlay time, baby. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back into another episode for Just a Bet Outside. I am your host, Steven. It's Friday. That's right. We made it to the end of the week. We got that Friday parlay. We have some announcements to make also. We had a teeny tiny small winning day yesterday, which makes it two winning days in a row, but it's not very big. So we'll go over that and everything that happened this morning. But the quick announcements: we are going to be off for the next 3 days. It is Memorial Day weekend. My co-host Ryan, who puts all these videos together, he's right there behind the scenes. He makes it all look good. He's got some stuff going on with family. I got some family stuff going on. So hopefully everyone enjoys the weekend. I'm still planning on putting out some shorts, maybe 2 or 3 of those days, with my best bets for that day, whether it's NBA or MLB. So just want to let you guys know there. We will be back for Tuesday. I know that skips Movie Monday, but we'll just do Movie Monday on Tuesday. So that's that one. And then also, we're more than likely going to be going live for game two of the NBA Finals. We're going to be giving out best bets, talking to you guys before the game, and just watching the game along with you guys. So hopefully you can join. We did that a lot at the beginning of this season, and then we got so busy that we haven't done it in a while, but we plan on doing that. So that's the other one. Also, let me know what you guys think. I want to do like a nighttime going live on YouTube and just talking about the next day's baseball games. Maybe just go through each game, talk it out with you guys, and some good bets and all that kind of stuff. I think it'd be a lot of fun. I'll bounce some ideas off you. You guys give me some good thoughts, and we just talk baseball, research stats, and see what the next best bet is for the day after. So let me know if you guys are interested in that, and you guys would be willing to join. That would be pretty fun. We want to do more community things like that. So. Also, okay. So this morning, guys, what a mess we started out with. I woke up to a lineup that had no Arenado, no Paul Goldschmidt, no Contreras. I know Contreras has struggled this year, but the two superstars out of the lineup. It's one of those weird things, guys. We have to do the videos late night, the night before, because we have families, kids. I can't wake up with a 3 and a 1 year old and do a video and wait for a lineup to be out on every game, which doesn't come out for like an hour before the game time, maybe a little more. But it just is what it is. It's kind of like basketball. Sometimes you get screwed. With things like that. So that's up to you guys. Obviously, I recommend checking lineups, but it's the catch 22. If you want to get your bet in early to get the best line, sometimes you run into that. But you do not usually have two superstars sitting out in the last game of a series like that. That was just bizarre to me what the Cardinals did. And it messed it all up. I reduced it to a half unit right away on the bet. I know not everybody could. Some people were able to get it refunded. It's unfortunate, but for the counting of the bets for this video and for this channel, we reduced it to half unit. So unfortunately, that's just part of the game. It happens, but the Cardinals screwed us. Thanks a lot. They put out like a 4A lineup out there. It was ugly. It didn't work out. So anyways, just wanted to point that out. I would definitely not have put 1.5 units on that bet if I knew Arenado and Goldie were out. So that's the deal. Other than that, guys, I'm ready to get into it. Be sure to smash that like button. Leave a comment below with anything about the announcements we just mentioned, and subscribe if you're new to that channel. We're on the path to 4,000 subscribers right now. It's been a ton of fun. Also, the Celtics are on a roll right now. The Heat better watch out. 3-2. Can they make history? We will find out. But that's what we got. We have good hitter and pitcher matchups this video. We have 3 Major League Baseball best bets and the one that we're all waiting for, the Friday parlay. We are so freaking due to hit that. I feel it. I just feel it today. So let's start out with that bets recap from yesterday. All right, there we are. 2-2 day. Started out with the under six first 5 innings, Marlins and Rockies. That was 2-1, easy winner there. Mariners -1.5, guys. They were up 3-2 in the 8th inning, had the bases loaded. Cal Raleigh up, and he flew out to left field. That was it. That could have been the winner. So they won, but they didn't cover. If you were part of Discord, we mentioned me and someone else, the chef, I believe it was. Shout out to him. We did a live money line bet on the Mariners during that game when they were down one, and we won some money back. So that's what you can get at part of Discord. We do some live betting too. And then that Cards team total, I already talked about it enough. That sucked. Acuna and Bryce Harper, 1+ hit each. That was a nice, easy winner also. Those hitter props, hopefully we can get those rolling and do a little ladder challenge on that here pretty soon. 2-2 day, up 0.25 units on the year, up 0.43 units. It's time to start winning. It's time for a sweep. That starts today. Now let's go to the good hitter matchups. All right, here we go. We have three good hitter matchups. That's right, just three. Unfortunately, there wasn't that many today. But here we go. Christian Yelich of the Milwaukee Brewers, 15 for 36, one triple versus Alex Wood. 14 singles. That's right. Not a lot of power, but a lot of hits. Next one, same team. Darren Ruff of the Brewers. He is 8 for 17 with one home run versus Alex Wood. And then the final one, Charlie Blackmon of the Colorado Rockies, 5 for 18 with two home runs versus Max Scherzer. That's it. We got three, but we got a hitter prop parlay for you a little later. So stay tuned for that. Let's go to the good pitcher strikeout matchups. All right, here we go. We have four good pitcher strikeout matchups, and we're going to start out with the same freaking game. Alex Wood versus the Brewers. Brewers' highest K percentage versus lefties, like we talked about, 30.1% strikeout rate. Alex Wood, 21 Ks in 20 innings. He was coming back from injury. He hasn't thrown more than 75 pitches yet this season, so be aware of that. I just want to let you guys know in case it's a high K total and you want to go with it, but he only throws 70, 75 again. So next one, Kevin Gausman of the Toronto Blue Jays going against the Twins. Twins, second highest K percentage versus righties at 25.6%. Gausman, as we know, is a stud when it comes to strikeouts, 81 Ks in 63 innings. Next one, insert pitcher versus A's. No, it's the Hunter Brown versus the A's. A's highest K percentage versus righties, as we know, it's getting redundant. Hunter Brown, 56 Ks in 50.2 innings. The rookie faced them last time and struck out nine, just so you know. That was his last game he just pitched. Last one, Mitch Keller versus my Mariners. The Mariners, fifth highest K percentage versus righties at 25%. And Mitch Keller, whoo, baby, has he been good this year. 77 Ks in 62.2 innings. His last five game strikeout totals, just so you guys know, 10, 8, 8, 13, 8. Yeah, I don't know where this came from, but man, is he good right now. Anyways, those are the four good pitcher matchups. It is time to get into the best bets. All right, here we go. Game number one, the Texas Rangers versus the Baltimore Orioles. Orioles money line minus 135, Rangers money line plus 115, over under of 8.5 runs. Best bet in this game, guys, is the Rangers team total over 4 runs at minus 102. I saw this also at 3.5. I think it was on DraftKings at like minus 140. I didn't want to pay the juice, but if you do want to go 3.5, you could do that maybe as a parlay piece or whatever you want. But I'll take the four at pretty much even money, minus 102. We got Grayson Rodriguez on the mound for the Baltimore Orioles, 6.21 ERA, 5.90 expected ERA. He's a rookie. I thought he had a chance to win Rookie of the Year this year, but that's not looking like it's going to happen. He will be a stud in this league. I believe he will, but just not right now. He's still figuring out the majors. He's given up 10 home runs in 42 innings already. So he's given up the long ball, which the Rangers know how to hit the long ball. 33.5% hard contact, giving up about 11 hits per game. He throws his fastball about 50% of the time, and the average against it right now is 368. That is an insanely high average versus a pitch that he throws almost half the time. The Rangers offense, number one in the league in runs scored, 6.1 runs per game. Number one in hits per game. Number two in average OBP, which is on base percentage, and OPS. Best overall offense in the league. They really are. They're the road team, so you know what that means. They're guaranteed 9 full at bats. A four is a push, guys. The only way we lose is 3 runs or less. I do know the Orioles yesterday used Cano, one of their top relievers. He may still be available, but if he's not, that also helps because that's their stud out of the pen. So I like the Rangers to keep it rolling and get over 4 runs at minus 102. So that's my first best bet. Let's move on to game number two. All right, here we go. Second bet of the day. It is a hitter parlay. That's right. Bo Bichette and Ronald Acuna, 1+ hit each at minus 120. Let's start out with Bo Bichette. He's hitting 326 this season, guys. He is fourth in the league. He has 1+ hit in every game in 16 of the last 20 games. Sorry, not every game. And he's facing Louis Varland. 4.18 ERA, giving up 22 hits in 22 innings. He's just been meh. He's been okay. Nothing special. I expect Bo Bichette to get a hit. This Blue Jays offense needs to kick it in high gear. So we got Bichette, leg number one. Second leg, it's the man, Ronald Acuna, my favorite to win MVP right now. I picked him before the season started. He's been a stud. He's hitting 332 this year, so he's third in the league. So these two guys are top four right now in the league in regards to batting average. 1+ hit in 17 of his last 20 games. and he is facing the ex-Mariner Taiwan Walker, who has a terrible 7.43 ERA on the road this year, and he's given up 45 hits in 46.2 innings. And in both of these games, also, guys, Boba Shed against the Twins. Twins bullpen has really struggled lately, so that's a good matchup. Even if he doesn't get a hit against Louis Varland, he's got a good matchup after that. And then Ronald Acuna, that Phillies bullpen has been blowing some leads for the team, so he's got good matchups too. So I like both of them to get just one hit each, and that's at minus 120 as my best bet. Let's move on to our third and final bet. All right, here we go. The third bet before we get into that Friday parlay. And be sure to smash that like button, guys. Leave a comment. Thank you guys for the support. Appreciate it. All right, we got the Pirates at the Mariners. I know we're doing a Mariners game again. Mariners money line minus 150, Pirates money line plus 130, over under of 7 runs. Plug your nose. This is going to be nasty. Under 7 runs is my best bet in this game at minus 120. I know. 7 is low, and we're still taking the under. Let's get into the pitching matchup. Mitch Keller's on the mound for the Pirates. We just mentioned him a little earlier. Guys, he's been unreal this year. It came out of nowhere. Just 2 years ago, he had a 6 ERA. That's how crazy the turnaround has been. He has a 2.44 ERA right now. All the advanced metrics, expected ERA, xFIP, all that says that's about accurate. He's not getting lucky or unlucky. He's given up only 7 earned runs in the last 39 innings, and he has a ridiculously, and I mean ridiculously low hard contact rate of 17.9%. That is in the 96th percentile. He also matches that with a 30.7% K rate. I mean, guys, this guy strikes out people, and when they make contact, it's not hard contact. It's freaking insane. He's developed a cutter, which he throws 25% of the time, and the average against that is 195. But here's the biggest change I saw in his repertoire. His fastball, guys, last year, opponents were hitting 279 off of it. This year, they're hitting 154. I mean, that's crazy to me. So, whatever he did in the offseason, it's working. He is a stud right now. And by the way, the Mariners' offense has been struggling, as you saw again tonight when they only got 3 runs off the A's. So, George Kirby's on the mound from the Mariners. He's all about control. He is one of the most elite pitchers in the majors when it comes to control. He has a total of 5 walks in 58 innings. He's only also given up 3 home runs this year. So he limits the long ball, and he makes you earn it because he does not walk many. He has a 2.62 ERA and a 2.45 expected ERA. So that's also legit. We're looking at 2 guys that have about a 2.5 ERA right now. He's just been solid. Both offenses, like I said, they're bottom of the league versus right-handed pitching. I expect like a 3-2 type of game in this one. So I will take the under 7 runs. I know you're going to have to stress about it all the way to the end, but that's what we're going to go with. Under 7 is our final best bet. It is Friday parlay time. All right, let's go. The time we've been waiting for. Friday parlay. We have one for plus 382. That's right. Here we go. Blue Jays money line, Astros money line, and the over 9 in the Nationals and Royals game. Let's start out the Blue Jays money line. I'll just say a little bit about each one. It's Kevin Gausman on the mound. He's their ace, 3.14 ERA, huge strikeout rate. He's only had 2 bad starts. Other than that, he's been absolutely elite. Louis Varland on the mound, like I said, he's just kind of meh. It is what it is, 4.18 ERA. So the Blue Jays have the starting pitcher advantage. They have the bullpen advantage. Not saying the Blue Jays are elite in the bullpen, but they do. And these Jays bats have struggled lately. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. They have in the last like 10 games. It hasn't been as good. To me, that just means they're due because they're a really good offense. They showed it last year. They showed it for the majority of this year. They are a top offense. You cannot hold them down for very long. I think they have a breakout game in this one. Blue Jays win. That is the first leg. Second leg, Astros money line. Duh. I mean, they're facing the freaking A's, guys. This is a throw-in. I'm going to be honest. I think it was like minus 250. A's terrible bullpen. A's are throwing James Caprillion. I'll say this about Caprillion. He's been better since he's been called up. I will say that. He actually just threw against the Astros and only gave up 1 earned run versus them. They still lost the game because of the A's. But because he just pitched against them and now he has to throw against them again, I expect this Astros lineup to make adjustments and get to him this time. Hunter Brown on the other side. He also just threw against the A's last game. 6 innings, 1 earned run himself against the A's. Now, could the A's also make adjustments against him? They absolutely could, but we all know the Astros have the much better lineup to do that. And then the A's bullpen is just absolutely horrendous. We say it every single day. So, Astros, all you got to do is win. That's my second leg. The final leg, over 9 in the Nationals and Royals game, guys. It is Patrick Corbin versus Jordan Lyles. I've said this before. Jordan Lyles is the ultimate Christmas tree, guys. He's like that big tree in Times Square that gets lit up. I mean, he is the ultimate. He is not going to be in the major leagues for very long. He's absolutely horrendous. 7.15 ERA. I don't know why he's still pitching every 5 days, but he is. And then you got Patrick Corbin. He's been decent lately, but the Royals are like a top five, top 10 hitting team lately against lefties. So I think that's a good matchup. And I know the Nats don't hit righties as good as lefties, but like I said, it's the ultimate Christmas tree. It is Jordan Lyles, the one pitcher you want to fade every single time. I think we get a lot of runs. We got two bad bullpens. I think we get runs, runs, and more runs. So put those three together, plus 382. Let's end the week strong with a huge Friday parlay win. Now let's go to the bets recap page. All right, there it is. Rangers team total over 4 at minus 102. Bo Bichette and Ronald Acuna, one plus hit each at minus 120. And then that stinky one, under 7, and the Pirates and Mariners at minus 120. Friday parlay, let's hit it. Plus 382. Blue Jays, Astros, and then the over 9 in the Nats and Royals. There it is, everyone. Thank you for the support. It's been another fun week. I hope everyone has a great Memorial Day weekend. Enjoy time with the family or whatever it is that you're doing. We will be back for the Tuesday games, and then I'll be out with some shorts for the NBA game and the baseball games this weekend as well. So thank you guys, as always, for the support. We will talk to you later.